Hello everyone and welcome back to Star Citizen. I'm Jelly Rogers and today we're going to take you through how to get rid of a wanted level. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the the PU, which is go Crusader, visit location. So if you're a new player, you just start off, you go out, you do a few missions, and you know what you're doing. You find out, oops, that one got me a wanted. Rid of your wanted level. What we're going to do today is we're going to go to the security post terminal there where we can get ourselves unwanted. Loads up, just going to give it a minute here. A bit of time, shouldn't be much. Here we go. Alright. Alright, so for new players and new people who are new to Star Citizen, up in the top right corner here, you'll see, well here, let me get out of this bed. So you got the bed, just hit H. As long as I don't have a lag spike at that exact moment I hit it. There we go. Alright, so a little bit of a brief description of the HUD. Over here you have your communicate, you're within comms. Here it means we're within an armistice zone. And here means I am wanted. Now there are little sections of this that tell you how much you're wanted. Kind of like a little, the 5-star wanted level essentially. I currently have a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would be the 5th one. If I was fully wanted, that'd be lit up orange just like this. So to get rid of it, we're going to open this door, head on down this way to the ship requesting terminals. We're going to pull a ship. We shall pull, why don't we pull the Saber? Yeah, that's a nice ship. I've always liked the Saber. So, alright, so now we're going to go to Alpha 8, which is where the pad is at, and these nice little signs kind of tell you which way to go. Hold down F on this to open it. You'll have to cycle to pressurize the interior. We'll hit the button, depressurize it. Alright, off to pad Alpha 8. A little bit of a lag spike there. There we go. Alright. Here we are. What a lovely ship. I love this ship. It's very sleek, but very, very dangerous. Got some good size guns to it. Alright, so we are going to go ahead, power this bad boy up. Going to set our destination using the mobiGlas to Security Post Korea, which is at Selin, I believe. There it is, right there. So we're going to jump to Sullen first, because in order to jump to any place inside of one of these moons' orbits, you have to be at the planets within the orbit of the planet first. So set that as our destination, and we'll go ahead and take off. All right. And off we go. So we currently have Sullen obstructed to us, so we'll have to relocate a new place here. Make 2 jumps to get here. We'll jump to Cryastro Service, and then while we're jumping there, we'll set to Sullen. Alrighty, and here we go. Time to quantum away. So hopefully we don't come under any fire, because all I have is a pistol, unfortunately. Aim. Down over here is Sullen, so we're gonna real quickly bring up our Mobiglass and set Sullen as our destination. Alright, take that off, and off we go again. Also, when you get too high of a quantum level, the game will automatically put you up as a bounty. And certain players within the verse have done certain missions which have allowed them to become bounty hunters. So that is something you need to watch out for when you get too high of a quantum level. For me, for instance, right now, there's probably some bounty hunters trying to get me. So it's kind of one of those things where you got to be kind of careful with this. Alright, go to Security Post Korea, which is right here. It orbits, so it does change position. So set that as our target. Rotate up. There it is. There we go. And we'll jump to there. Alright, let's go on up here. So scanning, I have no contacts on me, which is good, because if there was contacts here, that'd have me a little concerned that some bounty hunter might be coming after me. Change to landing mode. And we'll land nice and gently. There we go. Kind of gently. Alright, so real quick to get out of your ship, you just hit H. Alright, let's pull out our pistol just in case. Alright. And we'll head on into Security Post Korea. As long as the leg doesn't kill us. Notice how on the top right, the Armistice Zone icon, which is the bullet with a line going straight diagonally across it, is no longer there. That means that we are no longer in a zone where we can't be shot. Sounds like I might get stranded here. So real quickly, we should try to make our way into the center area, because hopefully there's no one else here. Didn't see anything. I like to find a nice little vantage point where I have eyes on everything. Now comes the long waiting period, guys. You have to wait for that little thing there to go all the way around, and that will get... Ooh. I hear something. This is also one of the dangerous parts. Trying to get your wanted level go down while you have bounty hunters on you. Because bounty hunters will land here if you're in here, and they'll just try to hunt you down inside the station. because this is not an armistice zone. So, as I was saying, that whole thing right there has to go all the way around just to get rid of one of these sections. So that does take it is a timely process and does take a little bit. You also kind of gotta be careful because people, if they come up and they mess with that terminal, they'll ruin your thing. They can reset it, and you will not get your thing. So you don't want to waste all the time that you have spent here. Unfortunately, the game is quite laggy today, it seems. Get quite a bit of, FPS frame rate jumping up and down. Get some lag spikes. Or I should say spikes. Sorry, can't speak today. Timely process that this takes. So as you can see now, we have only 2 more bars that we have to get filled before we'll lose our level 4 wanted level. Once that goes away, we should be clear enough to not have bounty hunters on us no more. One more segment. Alright. So that has completed. Once it's all done, it says altering the record. It's basically changing our crime stat. Basically saying to, the Crusaders, Space Industries, or whatever you want to call the security guys, it's basically changing their records to say that we didn't do as bad of a crime as what they say we did. Because some of the easiest missions are some of the ones that give you the 5-star wanted level right off the get-go. Alright, green panel up there means it's good. So that part it says success. So in a second here, we'll see our 4th section here will go away momentarily. There it goes. So now we'll move up and we'll just set it off again. And you'll continue to do this until all of these little bars are gone. And then this little icon here will disappear because you will no longer be wanted for anything. And the lower your wanted level goes, the quicker that this process, that little bar goes around. So if you have a 2-star wanted level essentially, or a 2-bar wanted level, it'll go by a lot faster. With a 5-star or 5-bar, it'll take a lot longer. I'm just going to keep checking around, make sure no one tries to come in here and monkey with this terminal, because we don't want a wanted level. Always make sure you're watching these windows. They're good little sneaky spots for someone coming in to just real quick check and look out. Look for a guy down here on this little platform like myself. And Problem is when you're up there and watching this thing, if you're the one who's activating that terminal, it makes it easy for someone to just come up here, run to the terminal, and you might not see him real quickly. Plus it makes for a further shot. And with my pistol right now, I want as close a shot as I can get. But notice how it's much quicker now. It's already at 4 segments. This whole entire process for 4 stars or 4 bars for me today probably won't take much more than maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes. Now it's up to the next segment, which is not. The nice thing is they have these all over here, so you can hide anywhere and still keep an eye. Like in this view, I can still see I still have 1 more bar to go. In this view, I have 1 more bar to go. It's nice to be able to look around and see my progress while I'm continuing to scan for any guys coming in to maybe, take me down or take down, or take control of this thing and, start doing it themselves. There have been times I've come in here sometimes and people have been completely friendly. They wait till yours is done and, they see you and they don't shoot at you. But then there's times when I've had a 5-star 1 level and I've had, bounty hunter come in, follow me down with, a submachine gun or a sub-automatic rifle, whatever you want to call it, and just gun me down while I'm trying to hide and get my 1 level down. Because, that's their job at that point is to claim that bounty. That's something I'll go over in another video is bounty hunting. I intend to do a whole series on, all the different things you can do at this point in the game, which would be, trade missions, and, black box recoveries, bounty hunting, some other different things. But other than that kind of covers it right now. The future will hold, probably some mining or things like that. Okay, so apparently it did not catch that I said use. So I'll hit the use button. There we go. Yesterday I was playing this game and I didn't realize I still had my 1 level and I had a ton of bounty hunters coming after me. I stayed at one place for a little too long and I ended up having about 5 guys all just come out of the woodwork and all come after me. It was not a pretty show. We ended up getting out of there and returned back to Port Alisar, and I thought, well, this would be a good opportunity to make this little video so everyone else in the future can learn, can know exactly how to get rid of their 1 level. As you can see, we're almost there. Halfway done with this one, and then we just got 1 more to go, as you can see up here once again. So, put our gun away. It doesn't seem like there's anyone here, which is good. Default key for that, for anyone who doesn't know, just to holster your weapon is C for Charlie. Also unholster it if you hit it real quick. And there's that one. And once that's gone, we'll lose our 2nd level, and then we'll get rid of our number 1 level. There we go. Alright, use this one more time. It's being used. it's beginning to work. Sorry, move down to bar 2, just that quickly. With one little bar, it goes really fast. Takes about maybe 30 seconds overall for just the one bar. I will say, the one thing I do love about while you're waiting here is the sounds. The sounds will play tricks on you. You'll hear something and you'll think it's an airlock, and you'll end up looking over where it's at, and no one will be there. And then you'll hear, a ship dropping out of warp, and then you'll be like, oh, now I know someone's coming. So always good lesson to learn is always to learn the sounds of the game. All right, so we've got that. We are now no longer wanted. And as you can see, in the top right, the bounty, the wanted symbol has disappeared, and all I have is that my communication symbol, which means I'm hooked up to the comm systems for all of Crusader, which means I'll be able to get any missions that are available on the mobiGlas app. So, all right, well that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for clicking it, for viewing it, for watching it. If you like the video, please subscribe, give it a good upvote, and yeah, so I'll see you again next time.